Ayong Bunta, guys. What's up? Welcome to a random stream that was not
Yes.
scheduled beforehand, so I don't know who's gonna
Wasn't
show up.
planned.
Yeah, unplanned. We're off the rails today, guys. Uh,
Sorry for no heads up.
yeah, sorry for no heads up. But if you were in the Discord, you got a
A
couple
little
minutes
bit.
heads up.
Okay, I see Toby Estrada Gray.
Kumusta
Kumusta
ka?
ka?
What's that
We're
mean? How are
good.
you
How are
guys?
you as well?
We're good. Can you hear everything okay? Does everything sound alright?
Yes.
I kind of just threw it together really quickly because I'm like, you know what? Let's just go live. We were just talking on Discord with people, and it's like,
Yeah.
let's just go live.
Hey, Logan.
What's up, Logan?
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Logan. Pirate King Unholy, what's up?
Hello. Thank you so
Wow.
much for coming.
Pirate King Unholy, I gotta be honest, that blue palm tree by your name is looking fresh. Woo, woo. Logan, the red one's looking fresh too. But I've seen you have the red one for a little while now. That blue one is new. Ooh,
Okay, we
man.
sound good, I think.
Oh, it sounds good. Sounds fine here in Australia.
Hello from Australia.
Hello, Cody and Izai. Greetings from Canada. Wow, thanks for all the way from Canada.
Hmm
I I want to go to Canada. Let's go, dude.
We're in Canada.
I want to go to I get I started saying that like it's gonna be exciting, but I just want to go to pretty much the same place everyone wants to go to, like Vancouver, British Columbia,
Mhm.
like that area. Ray, maybe you know some other spots in Canada that like I should go to. Like, where should we
But that
go?
was like not really a plan, but it's like we're throwing it uh out,
We don't
throwing
have a
it
plan for Canada.
throwing it
Yeah.
out like that if we are able to go to like visit your parents, like go back to if you can go back home and then after a while we try to go to Canada because you can just drive there, right?
I mean, we still have to have passports and visas and stuff.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I need a visa. You're gonna need a visa. So it might be difficult. I really don't know. But yeah, I could just drive there. But to get to like British Columbia, that's gonna take a while. Like I could easily get to Toronto. That's the one that's not too hard for me.
Hmm.
Just go up through Detroit. But it's far. America's big, Izai.
I know.
And Canada. Big. Big, big, big. Pirate King Unholy says he's going for the gold.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
exciting.
The mythical gold palm tree. You're making me sweat. Oh, woo. I wish I could get it. They don't let me get a palm tree by my name. Is that you want to explain why you don't have a palm tree by your name? You're not supporting the channel?
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, that's part of the channel.
And I was thinking of like a good comeback, but I can't. My mind is not working right now.
Oh, okay. It's been too long since on live stream. You're nervous?
Hmm.
I know, right? I'm nervous, guys.
Andrew said, "Hey."
What's up, Andrew? I'm not sure if I've seen you in the streams before. Of
Yeah,
course,
it's really nice
could
to
change his
see
picture.
new names as well.
Yeah, it's always great to see. I think Ray is new too. I don't remember you in live streams before either. So that's awesome. When did you guys start watching? If you're new, I'd love to know what video brought you on.
Yeah.
Actually, for everybody, if I'm interested, anyone who's watching, if you remember what the first video you saw from us was, I would love to hear it.
Hmm.
Because like I remember for Lost LeBlanc, I still remember the first video I watched of his, which is so weird because it was like I think it was him in Japan. Yeah, he was in Japan. But what's weird is after that I just watched some video where he went to a theme park in
Hmm.
Canada,
Hmm.
and I wasn't even gonna keep watching, but I'm like, I'm bored. I got nothing to do, and then before you know it, he becomes Lost LeBlanc.
Jeff Assassin has a question. He said that he wants to know where are we going to go next?
What do you think that means? Like after Cebu or literally like our next day trip in
What?
Cebu?
We're going somewhere outside Cebu?
No, I'm saying eventually we're gonna go out of Cebu. Like I'm wondering if it means where are we planning to go once we leave Cebu eventually,
or just
or
around Cebu.
yeah, or just
To be
around
honest,
Cebu.
like Cebu Island, we've pretty much covered everything. So
I mean, hold on.
not
That sounds really cocky. We haven't covered everything, but we've covered all the
pretty
biggest,
much. I said pretty much.
a lot of the big stuff.
Yeah, like the ones that you'd say like not important but like major, or like
The major spots,
yeah.
excluding like what is it? Oslo.
Mm.
We haven't been to Oslo, and I'm trying to think if there's any other major spots we haven't been to yet. Oslo. On like the new trip, like if we exclude 2019,
Mm.
then we haven't done like a bunch of those waterfalls, like the really popular ones down in South Cebu. And in my head, I do kind of think of this as like a new, uh, like I kind of don't count the 2019 stuff.
Mm.
Is that weird?
It's just because we have a new camera now. We do things a little um
A
what's
lot
that?
different.
Yeah, different. So we kind of want to like go back and redo all the things and be able to like film it better. But at the same time, it's also like um is it, I don't know. Like, is it really like a good idea or something like that?
I think it
Especially,
is. Yeah, I mean, look at the stuff we've redone already, and it's like
mm,
the new videos of them are so much better, so much more watchable.
yeah. If you don't, I guess if you don't think of like what's going to have more views, because recently, new
Oh, fun meme
member
news mic.
F F minus Mike, I
F
guess.
minus Mike. Dude, thank you so much for
Welcome.
becoming a member. Guys, as well, if you don't know, if you become a member on here, you do get to pop up on here like you just did, and you get the little palm tree by your name that evolves over
It's really
time.
nice if we're like just talking and you don't know that something's happening and then it pops up and it's like, ah.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the chat, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for joining. You'll get your name in the credits of every video as long as you're a member at the level that you're at. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we were just talking about, yeah, we'd like to revisit there's some spots we still need to revisit here.
Mm.
We need to do more stuff down in South Cebu.
I think I want to do the Kandungao Peak again
Oh, Kandungo. Oh, for sure we'll do Kandungo Peak again.
because
And Osminia.
yeah, it's just because we were lost the first time we went there,
Uh-huh.
and maybe we'll have a better experience. It was a really great experience, but like the journey of going there wasn't that smooth at all. So I
For
guess it would
sure.
be like a better way to show some other like, tourists how to go there properly.
Maybe that road's paved now, by the way, too. Who knows?
Maybe.
I mean,
Because I remember that Jackson Groves tried to go there the same way we did. And
was
then
it him?
yeah, I think it was him. And then yeah, he failed because he gave up. He didn't have any guide, like local guide to take him there. It was just him driving his motorcycle.
Because the route we went, for those who don't know this story, it was just like, oh, it's still one of the worst routes I've ever driven on. And it was my first day driving a motorbike. And we just took it because that's the route that Google will take you if you're staying in Wall. So we actually found out later from our comments that a lot of tourists end up accidentally going this way.
Hmm.
And there's legit like a normal highway you can take to get
Yeah,
there,
it's
but
easier. It's paved and wide.
that's nice. So, oh, a new subscriber.
Subscriber! Whoop, whoop. By the way, we
I
just
didn't know I
hit.
had set up for subscribers still.
Really? We just hit like 27.5, right?
Yeah, 27,500. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for all that. Okay, we've been talking about just bull crap. Let's actually answer some of these. So to answer what, who was it? Jeff asked.
Yeah.
I think the next place we're going, if this is what you mean, the next big place that I have planned is there's this waterfall in Katmon, at a hot spring that it's not super unknown. It's pretty unknown for tourists, but for locals here, it's been getting a little bit more,
Traction.
yeah, a little more recognition. The only thing with it is that like we were waiting to get a new GoPro, and now we have that. Thank you, Logan. And we so we can go now, but Now you have to make a reservation for this place. And so I haven't done that yet. There's a few things we've been doing, like see in some upcoming videos. We were doing some like different type of trips basically to get used to using the new GoPro that we have. Before we
Yes.
go on something we would consider important, like this spot in Cadmon. So that's probably our next big spot. We'll probably go there next weekend if it's not raining.
Ray asked if he spelled my name correctly.
Yeah.
No,
Izai.
it's Liza.
Oh wait, does that say Liza? Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
So it's Izai,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, you have no idea the amount of like ways people will write Izai's name. It
Yeah.
blows my mind. I mean, I get it if you only have heard her name and you've never seen it spelled, but it's like, man, the things people come up with.
Like even Filipinos get it wrong.
Yeah, a lot.
Like in coffee shop, and then I'll like spell it. I say Izai, and they would spell it still wrong.
I think, maybe, never mind.
What?
Do people know that it's a nickname?
I don't know.
Do you want to know about that? Do you want to? Do you?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Oh, Pirate King Unholy just left an emoji, and then A Logan asked, "There's a gold palm tree."
I need it. Yeah, the gold palm tree is. I think it's for 2 years of membership. It's
You'll
really
get
a
there.
long time. Yeah, maybe you'll get there, assuming you
Yeah.
don't get totally bored with us.
Hopefully not.
Of course, if for whatever reason you just want that gold palm tree, it's not like you have to be a member at a high level. You can be at the sightseer level for just 2 years. You know what's funny? I don't know if you know this. I think I'm still a Patreon supporter for $5 on Easy Allies podcast. And I just kind of forget about it. I might have canceled it by now. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I might need to. Oh shoot, my computer's
Is it
telling me to restart. Hold on. Snooze that. My my laptop is having trouble. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Basically, my laptop, Windows is forcing restarts like it always
All
does.
the time.
Always. But my laptop will not take the restart. Like, won't take the updates. And I've done so much troubleshooting, like hours worth of trying to troubleshoot this problem, and I can't fix it. Another thing on top of why I need to like get a new PC.
Actually that's also the reason why it stopped us from doing live stream, is because we are afraid that the computer is not going to be able to handle it.
I've actually seen this one even. It's a little bit choppy, but it
Yeah.
is what it is.
But we're like, we agree that let's just not like stop. What was the like the term?
Don't let perfection impede progress.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
here we
yeah.
are. Okay. Anyway, are you guys fully vaccinated?
No. So the Rainmaker, yeah, that's
The
their
Rainmaker.
question.
Uh,
No.
Want to talk about vaccines here a little bit? I mean, Izai's mom just got vaccinated last
Yeah,
week.
so we are now the vaccines are currently on the roll. So yeah, like I think most of the senior citizens that are willing to be vaccinated are already vaccinated
Or they're
in
getting it,
Cebu,
right?
or yeah, they're
It's
getting it.
happening.
My mom just got her vaccination, because I just learned actually that here in Liloan they are already giving out vaccines. So it's lucky that my mom was able to get it here. So yeah, that's first jab.
Yeah.
And currently I've been seeing a lot of our group range get vaccines, and I feel like, that the feeling of being left out. So I'm like, I keep telling Cody, like, let's just like look for ways to get a vaccine, but you just have to. I don't know how it is for like other countries, but here you have to register online, and then you will have to wait for their text. And I've tried like, yeah, I've tried to like register online, but until now I still haven't received any text. I think they are prioritizing people who have comorbidity
Of course.
first.
Yeah.
Like A4, I think A4 group. A4 is like
It's like
essential
here in the
workers
Philippines, it's split up into different groups. It's like
categories.
A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, then down to B1, B2,
Yeah, and then
whatever.
there's like the C, which is like
And the A's go first.
mm,
Isai's actually A4, right?
mm,
Because of her job, she's considered A4, so she will be one of the first
should
whenever.
be, but
But I don't count as. I'm like D something, so it could be a long time before I'm
D.
vaccinated. Unless, I don't know. We've heard there's ways for younger people who aren't in the age range to possibly get vaccinated. I've heard like going to private hospital and trying to pay for it is
Hmm.
possible. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. I just would really like to be vaccinated since we are out all the time. We were at a water park last weekend. You'll see that video soon.
I'm excited for that one, so
Yeah,
you have to
it's a
watch
fun
that
raw
one.
vlog. I mean, I haven't edited it yet, but I think it'll be fun raw vlog. But there was a lot of people there, a lot of water, and I'm like, man, this would be a great spot to get COVID. It's nice to be vaccinated. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, so things are moving along here with vaccines. It's just
A little slow.
yeah, a little slow. Okay.
Michael Rose from NJ. Hello.
Pirate King Unholy said the OG tips and tricks video. That's where the first video they saw.
Oh.
That's awesome. Ray said, been following We Wonder for a while. Not sure since when. Oh, and Ray also said, I'll get back to Marks, but he said, thank you for the tip between Bantayan and Malapascua.
Mm.
So he was asking which one do we think is better,
Mm.
Bantayan or Malapascua, and I answered Malapascua. A lot of people are going to
Hot take.
contest that. That's a hot take, all right? Look, I think either one you could be happy with, but I think for us, do you agree?
For us, I think it would be Malapascua just because I I also feel that maybe we are unfair to Bantayan because when we went there, it wasn't like a really good condition. Not because it's raining or anything. It was like sunny, but at the same
It
time,
was
like the
super low
water,
tide.
super low tide for like 2 days.
The whole time we were there.
Yes. So we were like, is this the beach? Just like,
It looked ugly.
yeah,
Because,
it
yeah, it was low
does.
tide, and there had just been the Ursula? Is that what it was called?
The
The
typhoon.
typhoon that was like really devastating
Mm. So
a
there are a
couple years
lot of
ago.
trash.
Yeah.
And even the Balidbid Lagoon, like very famous. It was like when we went there, it's like super low
Oh
tide.
yeah, this really cool lagoon. I wish I had like a way to like bring things up and show you on here. Once I update my computer, I can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
But this really cool lagoon that like it just looks awesome. But because the tide was so freaking low,
yeah, even when we flew the drone, it was like
it kind of looked like nothing.
So yeah, maybe it's like unfair. We just had like a really unlucky time with Bantayan, but at the same time, what we think made Malapascua better is not because of the beach, but the things that you can do there.
There's so much. Like we honestly missed a lot. We didn't have enough time there. Like we spent I think 2 days on Bantayan, and
Mm.
we were like, eh. Like we were running out of things to do.
Yeah,
We could have gone to
after
Virgin Island.
yeah, but we didn't do that.
That's like the other big thing we could have done. There was also a cave we could have gone to. But other than those things, we were literally looking up articles like what do we do in Bantayan? I feel like we've done everything.
Yeah.
Malapascua, there's still so many things left to do.
But I guess that's where we went wrong with Bantayan because we didn't go to Virgin Island, which
Yeah, I
is
think
like
so. And honestly, this is a personal opinion, but I like the size of Malapascua better. That you
mm,
can literally walk all the way to the other side of the island. You couldn't. I mean, I guess you technically could walk to the other side of Bantayan, but I really wouldn't want to do it.
yeah.
It's bigger than you'd think. Okay. Mark, I skipped your question, but Mark Smith said, "Hey Cody, if the Philippines doesn't open soon, could you be affected by the 3 year mark?" It's possible, but I won't be affected by this until January 2023.
Hmm.
So I still have another year and a half. I'm thinking with the way vaccinations are going.
As long as all people in the Philippines can be vaccinated,
Well, it's not just that. Like with the way vaccines are going outside of the country,
that's
I think eventually Philippines is gonna have to be like, we're gonna let people who are vaccinated in,
hmm.
get the tourism going again. So I think as long as I can hold out, we're still talking about going to America this Christmas, but it's something I really only want to do if I can get back in. So if we're allowed to get back in, if we're vaccinated, then I'll go because even if I don't get vaccinated here, if I go home for a few months, I'll be able to get vaccinated really quickly. Like the rollout in the United States is
It's
really
quick.
far along.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'd be able to get it there and then come back in if they're allowing that. But I bet that this 3 year mark's not going to affect me. And for those who don't know what the 3 year mark is, on a tourist visa, you can continue to extend it up to 3 years. Then you'll have to leave and come back and restart it.
Mm.
So yeah, if like there's a crazy new strain of COVID and everything gets locked down again majorly for another year or two, then yes, I would be affected by it. I would have to leave and probably couldn't come back in. But for now, I think it's okay. Andy M said
Yeah.
Alegria, talking about places.
Algeria.
What?
He said Algeria.
Wait, for why?
And
I
the
thought he
end.
said Alegria.
No,
for-
it's Algeria.
I thought because I saw this one got written while we were talking about places we should visit in Cebu still.
Oh, well, it says Algeria.
All right, let's go to Algeria, Cebu. Oh shoot. Sorry, we're way behind. This always happens on these streams.
Which is a good thing. Bad
Amory
thing. I don't know.
Pino channel said, "Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?" Toby Estrada Gray said, "Guys, I've wanted to say for a long time that even though you're both so young, you inspired even us oldies to take a chance and just travel. We'll be bringing my Pinoy wife and daughter
Pinoy.
up for a year. Bringing
That's
them up
good.
where? I don't know what that means. Bringing them up,
Bring them here, the Philippines, I guess.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know. what
But
it
it's
means. Traveling somewhere.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad that we could inspire people. That's
the
kind of
point. That's
that's
the
kind of
point.
one of my goals. Like
Yeah.
I'd love to inspire people who, for whatever reason, think that they can't travel or something. Like it's all bullcrap. I don't know. I just remember being back home and so many people telling me for so many reasons like why you can't do this, why you can't go out and travel, you can't leave your home and go try to do something like this. And it's like, well, it looks like I can. I really think that I'm not gonna say that it's easy, guys, but I think it's easier than people would like you to believe. A Logan said, "Cool new member with a million palm trees." That's a nice looking palm tree, man. Maybe that should have been our little sticker thing there. That's nice.
Kevin Strain, love y'all. Keep up the great work.
Thank you,
Thank
Kevin.
you.
Michael Rose.
Oh, that's Kevin Strom.
Strong.
Sorry.
Kevin Strong.
Sorry.
Michael Rose or Rose said, "Any thoughts about leaving the Philippines to explore like Thailand?"
Yes, but because of COVID.
I don't know
Yeah.
about Thailand. I think eventually, I no hate on Thailand, but Thailand I think is too similar to Philippines. Like if we were gonna leave Philippines to go explore another country, I think right now we go somewhere that's pretty different. Not that I don't want to explore Thailand, I absolutely do, but
Yeah, but I think his question is like any thoughts about leaving Philippines to explore like Thailand.
to explore somewhere like Thailand.
I mean, we're open to it, but yeah, it's not like I guess it's not like on the top list.
It's not the priority for sure. If I leave Philippines, yeah, I want to go somewhere that's different than Philippines. Like I want to go to Japan or back to Korea. I'm dying to go to Peru, or somewhere in Europe. I've never been anywhere in Europe. I'd love to go places like that. Like the places I don't want to go immediately after like traveling from the Philippines. I just want to stress this is no hate on these countries. These are places I definitely want to go eventually. But if I was gonna go somewhere like right now that's different, I wouldn't want to go to Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, pretty much anywhere Southeast Asia. It's all obviously there's huge differences between these countries, but in the end, a lot of it's still tropical, like very similar weather. Yeah, I just love to see something different. But I don't know. Pirate King Unholy said, "Love those alerts, guys. Get those alerts going for Pirate King Unholy." Never mind. I was gonna say unsubscribe and resubscribe so it'll go, but maybe don't do that. I don't want to suggest that. You want to read this one?
SS65 Malibu
Chevy.
Chevy.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Just wanted to say I really enjoy your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Malibu Chevy. Toby Estrada Gray says, "Oh yeah, and have been watching you since you first went to the Philippines. Keep up the great work. Love the semi raw style."
Mm.
Like when people say that, I wonder, like, do you really mean like when I first went with like my friends, or do you mean with Izai? The first time I was here with Izai, but glad you like the raw style and the semi raw style. I'm really fighting with my style and like what to do with it, but glad people seem to like it. Robert Armstrong, what's up?
Hello.
So it's been over a year now. When is Cody going to
Get
get his Filipino tan? Actually, the problem is that, so check out in 2019. Look at like the end of our trip here when we were in Camotes and the end of Leyte. I was super tan.
I was super tense
Izai too. You're gonna be shocked
I'm
how dark
I'm
Izai was.
I'm like baked.
Yeah, the difference here now is that we're not traveling like that anymore. We travel weekend only,
Hmm.
and not even every weekend. So it's like not possible.
Yeah, it's like I get tan easily, but then I go back to my normal skin color easily as well. Like as you can see, there's still like tan, but it's fading out
Mm.
already.
And I'm actually when we went to the you probably can't see it on here, but yeah, you can. When we
You're
went to
trying
the
to show off your tan.
no, not tan.
Oh.
My burn. I've been peeling like crazy on my shoulders because I got really burnt when we went to this water park that we've been talking about. I
Mm.
got so burnt. I'm still peeling. So I'm still in that like burning stage. That was with sunscreen on, like sunblock, and the good one that we normally always use. So I'm very susceptible right now. Uh, Ray says, uh,
Are you to have your vaccine shots?
so he probably wrote that before we had talked about vaccines. Not yet, but hopefully we can before long. Windows wants to update so bad. It really does. Windows loves to update, man. I mean, I want it to update, I guess, other than the few times that it's updated where it like broke something I was using and I had to troubleshoot my way around fixing it, which has happened a few times. But normally I want the update for security reasons, but now I'm like, I can't update my computer anymore. It just won't take it. I don't know what to do. Uh, you can read this one.
Mary Pino channel.
A Mary Pino. I read it totally wrong last time. That's why I asked you to take it because I thought you'd say it right.
How did you say it
I said like
last time?
Amare Pino.
So it's like I guess it's American and Filipino.
Yeah.
Ameripino.
Amare Pino.
We built a house in Liloan. Oh, I am sending the wife over in August and thought you can get together and do a collab video with her.
That's awesome. You built a house in Liloan. Though we're not gonna get together with anyone. Sorry, guys. I don't want to like sound rude or anything, but we just get questions like pretty much every day, asking us to meet
While
up with
we're
people.
still not vaccinated and while COVID is still around us, we're not gonna try to collab with anyone just because we want to set a good example. Like we don't
Yeah.
want to be those vloggers who like see other people that's not in their um household, like within their household, and like just meet people and then
We don't want to promote like
yeah.
there's
It's like-
already so much with like people just going out and like
Yeah, we just
ignoring
want
the
to help. We
protocol.
just want to help and lessen the what's that? The infection rate, I guess.
Yeah, I mean there's Cebu's okay right now, but if you look into it, there's cities here in the Philippines right now that are struggling. It's not over yet, and like there's cities where they've been talking about like we're out of hospital beds, like we're in trouble or we're running out.
Yeah,
Like,
we're running out of like hospital staff,
like
hospital
Cebu's doing good right
beds.
now, but as we've seen with places, all
Yeah.
it takes is like even 1 week of people really just like not caring at all to spike like crazy.
Yeah, well, hopefully when in the future when this is over, we can. But at the moment, we're just really trying to avoid that. I don't even like see my friends
Yeah,
because yeah,
yeah, it's true. And but yeah, I know some people are gonna get mad at that because I know there's people who
don't believe it.
don't believe this stuff, but sorry, I don't know. We want to set what we think is a good example for it, so that's how it is. Ray said that did not make sense.
Have you had the vaccine shots? My mom got it, the first shot, but we haven't.
We're not vaccinated.
Yeah, we're not vaccinated yet.
We want to be as soon as possible. Pirate King and Holy said, Cody, do you think your parents will travel to the Philippines to visit you guys? To be honest with you, Luffy, Pirate King, no, I don't. There was a time when I thought maybe my parents will come here someday. Obviously, with COVID, there's no question. But
If things are normal,
I really don't think that they're coming here. I don't think there's any chance for multiple reasons. Like even, my mom talks about going to like Scotland, I think, and I've talked about going there with her to do that trip, and that would be awesome. But the more I talk to her about traveling, it sounds like she just really does not want to fly in a plane that long. I mean, when we were living in Australia, me and Chris, she actually got a passport and kind of talked about maybe coming to visit there at some point, but then it's never, I don't want to
never
throw my parents
materialized.
under the bus in any way. If they don't feel comfortable doing something like this, then obviously I don't want to make them do it.
Well, the hope is still that they will be able to get the courage.
I don't know. It would
But
be cool to
it's
show
not.
them the
Yeah.
Philippines someday, or at least I don't know, go somewhere with my parents. But I don't think it's ever gonna happen. To be honest, I'm at a point in my life where I think it's never gonna happen. So, it's cool. It's fine. I've accepted that.
Okay, Malibu Chevy.
Uh-huh.
Your videos make me miss the Philippines so much. I can't wait to get back there. Been there 5 times now.
5 times. Holy crap. Where all have you been? I'd love to hear about your adventures here in the Philippines.
Yeah, and what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, man, I kind of feel not a poser. I almost said like a poser. Definitely not a poser, but I feel like a weird traveler in a way. Because it's like I could tell somebody, yeah, I've been in the Philippines almost 2 years collectively. And it's like, oh, you must have been so many places. It's like, oh, mostly Cebu.
Yeah.
But that's because of COVID. It's like, man, I mean, I'm happy to have gotten to vlog Cebu so extensively. I don't want to say that I have the deepest vlog on Cebu available because I don't know. I haven't checked everywhere. But we have got to have one of the like most complete like catalogs of Cebu.
It's like
And
if
it's
you
not
wanna,
even done.
yeah, if you like want to see a lot of spots in Cebu, we wonder.
I really wonder what's gonna happen when we do leave Cebu eventually. I mean, we're not gonna vlog here for the rest of our lives, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen
Eventually,
when we
we're
go to
gonna run
another
out of
island?
things to vlog or like spots to hit.
We're already starting to.
Yeah, and that's the time. That's the time that you know that we need to give another other island a chance to be exposed, to be known by other people.
Yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen when we leave Cebu. If we might lose some viewership, because I know there are people here who live in Cebu and they're watching us because we're showing spots that they can go to.
Yeah, but we
And
already did that, so.
yeah, I mean it is what it is. Okay, where were we? A Logan said, pretty sure one of the first videos was the LDR video. It was when I was so into 90 Day Fiance. That's funny. Thankfully, our stuff's not anything like 90 Day Fiance. That LDR video, though, I gotta say, man, that holds up. I really did a good job on that. Like, there's a lot of times I'll rewatch my old videos and I'm like, not good. But that's one of those videos that I'm like, man, it's good.
You put all your emotions in
I
there.
put a lot of effort. I edited most of that before I came here.
Super chat,
Oh,
Pirate
thank you.
King.
What does that say? Mango shake. Okay, well, hold on. It's here in the chat. Mango shake or pineapple shake, chat. Uh, what do you think? Mango shake or pineapple shake?
Mango shake for me.
Pineapple shake for me. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm feeling the mango shake. It's good. The problem with pineapple shake, as much as I've talked it
It's
up,
hairy.
it's hairy. Like there's fibers in the. It's not hair. It's like
I know.
fibers from the pineapple in
It's
the
the hair of
shake.
the pineapple.
Sometimes I'm not feeling it. The taste is amazing, but the fibers, I'm like,
Well, I mean, sometimes mangoes are hairy too. Sometimes.
I think pineapples are typically have way more fibers than mango.
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we? A Logan. Oh, thank you, Pirate King Unholy. Appreciate it.
Peter Kane.
Peter Kane.
Limasawa was one of the first videos I saw of yours, hoping to camp out there for a month sometime after travel reopens.
Guys, man, I've got to be honest. Limasawa has got to be one of the best islands in the Philippines. The only problem with it is the
Underdeveloped.
underdevelopment. It's difficult to find food and it's difficult to find things like that as a tourist. If you live on the island, obviously, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
But
I like they lack in the accommodation side for tourists. Like they have
and the food side.
it's part of accommodation,
Yeah.
I think, right? So yeah, it's like they have resorts, it's fine, but at the same time, it's not fit for especially foreign tourists, I guess, because Filipino tourists like they bring their own food and things
Yeah.
like that, and like it's like a family. And,
Foreigners are always like, we want to have like restaurant options.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's something that they are not able to.
That's
At
not to
the-
say there isn't. We did find a place to eat.
Yeah, but it's
But-
like a little bit challenging.
Yeah, it's a challenge. But if you can get over that, god dang, Limasawa is one of the most beautiful islands. I still think it is up there. It's got to be in my top 3 most beautiful islands. I've ever been
Probably
to.
really nice to dive there
Oh,
and
I
like
can't imagine.
free dive. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just wish like we know how to like free dive.
Yeah, we
and
want to learn
scuba
to,
dive.
to do all the divings.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully someday.
It's just, guys, Limasawa is one of those places I've got to go back to and revlog it like in today's style because
Remember we were like, oh, because it's the 500
Mm.
anniversary of
Yeah.
the like Catholicism or
when it
yeah.
was the 500th anniversary of when Magellan Limasawa was the first island he arrived on and raised the cross there. You can still like visit that cross. Even if you're not into like religion and all that stuff, it's
It's
still a
cool.
really cool thing to see. And the view from that area where they raised it, it's like, man, you guys picked a good spot. Not gonna lie, it's beautiful. But yeah, there was like the 500th anniversary was last year, and we were thinking about going back in that time, but obviously COVID. And I don't know, did anything big happen on that island?
I don't know.
It's so unfortunate because when we went, there was so much talk, and you could see the attempts to start to develop it more when we were there preparing for this 500th anniversary.
yeah.
And then I kind of feel bad for them. Like, I mean, Limasawa is still obviously on the map. I feel like Filipinos just know Limasawa because of this Magellan and all that, right? But the question is, do they know that it's also stupidly beautiful? Like, ridiculously beautiful. I gotta go back, man. It's a great island.
Okay, Michael Rose. My first video that I remember was Cody surprising Izai with adobo chicken.
Really? That's the first video of ours you watched? Are you
How many
kidding?
views is that now?
That video did horrible. It like bombed so hard. I cannot believe that I got any new viewers off of that. What were you looking up to find that? I've got to know. I can't even imagine it would come up if you look up chicken adobo. That's incredible. Peter Kane. Kane?
Kane.
Did you get up to the lighthouse on Malapascua? We did not. That was another thing that we were considering doing. Really, guys, we kind of ran out of time on Malapascua. Turns out 2 days was not enough. There was a lot more to do. Though, I watched Laura Reed, her video on Malapascua after we got back. And it looks like the lighthouse isn't like
It was
a great view. So I don't super regret.
Yeah, they didn't really maintain it.
Yeah, it doesn't. I compare it to the lighthouse on Oppo Island.
Oh,
which is pretty cool.
yeah,
Awesome
yeah,
view from
yeah,
there. It doesn't look anything like that. It's probably still cool to go up to and visit, but
It was like the road is like bushy and it's hard for you to like track it down if you don't know the place and you need to like have a guide.
that's one thing about Malapascua. We tried walking around that island using Google Maps, and just the roads and the maps, they just do not match up. I'm like, okay, up here, we should just follow this road this way. We go and turn, and it's literally like a brick wall to somebody's house. Like, okay. So we just kind of had to guess, like, just keep going north, I guess, and eventually we'll make it to Longo Beach. And we did, but we were definitely confused. How do
Okay,
you think you say that name?
Marinko Vulik.
Marinko.
Wulik?
Wulik.
Yes, Wulik.
Okay, I said,
Hi guys, love your work. Have you or will you be going to Oslo and attractions there? LOL, always.
you've been to Oslo, but without me,
Hmm.
right? And you've done the whale sharks.
Yeah, I did.
But I've never been. It's something that I would love to go to Oslo. There's a lot I would love to see there. I will tell you right now, I won't be doing the whale sharks.
It's just too controversial.
Yeah, it's not because I necessarily say, oh, it's bad for them, don't do it. It's because I just don't know. I have literally read compelling arguments on both sides of whether it's good for them or it's bad. Like, I've literally read compelling arguments on both sides, and I'm just like, I realize that controversy can be good. It can get a video a lot of views, but I'd rather just not even get into it. And that's one of the reasons I haven't even gone to Oslo yet, because I know just stepping foot in that town, we're gonna get so many comments about.
Like, why did you go to the whale shark watching?
Yeah, the thing is, we really want to see the whale sharks, and we saw the fin of one in Montblanc, but we really want to. I would still love to do it in Southern Leyte.
Mm.
I'm not done with Southern Leyte, guys. I need to get back to Southern Leyte. My research level, if I was like this level at doing research when I was in Southern Leyte the first time, I'm like way up here now. Like, I know so much better how to research spots and find cool things.
Don't talk it up.
Okay. I'm just excited. I think I could find some cool stuff still in Southern Leyte. That's like it's like a gym that still needs more. I can squeeze more juice out of it. You know, it's like a fruit that's not yet. Okay.
But I guess what's that? Like, not considering the like arguments about the if
The
it's
whale
good.
sharks?
Yeah, the whale shark thing. It's just there's such a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, if you see, like, over time it got super popular that when you go there it's like just you can see like the sea of people just trying to like see the whale sharks and then like wait there. I don't know, it's just it's just that us, we don't like to be around a lot of people. That's the reason why we do like unknown spots, because that's the like our comfort zone, I guess, or like where we feel comfortable.
Yeah. Our
So
comfort zone.
I know. But yeah. But other than that, if we go to Oslo, we wanna explore the area around it, except the whale shark watching.
What about Tumalog Falls?
I think Tumalog Falls is okay now because it's raining, so I can see like new pictures of like the falls having like water.
Yeah, I'd love to visit it.
Maybe it's possible because the last time we tried to go, but then you remember the local guide said that, oh, it's dried up, so
Yeah.
you cannot.
You
There's
guys want
nothing
to hear
there.
a funny story about Oslo, actually? I think I told you this before. When I came here the first time, we were going to go there, like with Chris and Taylor, my friends. We were going to go to Oslo. The only reason we didn't is because Chris saw on a map on like the government website of America that like near there, like the terrorist groups have been roaming and it's a dangerous spot now. That's the only reason we also didn't go to Apo Island. He's like, it's too close to Mindanao. And now that I'm here, it's like Mindanao's really far away. Like, because our first time here, we were majorly avoiding Mindanao. Like, there was no way we would step foot on it. Told my parents, like, don't worry, that's where all the bad things are. I'd never go there. I love to go to Mindanao now. But yeah, at the time, Chris like really convinced us. He's like, no, it's not safe, man. It's not worth the risk. We can't do it. Of course, we went to Bohol, and it's crazy because when we were on Bohol, it was like 2 days after we left. There was literally like an attack by a terrorist group on a beach, and they killed like tourists.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, in Bohol.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
2 days
yeah,
after we
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
It wasn't the beach we were on, but still, it was like, what the F? We've never been somewhere where that's happened. Like, I can't believe that happened the first time I was here, but yeah. Um,
Ray, I noticed something different with Izai, but will not mention it.
what's different?
I don't know.
Is it just because she doesn't have makeup on?
Maybe.
Is that it?
Is my eyes extra big?
This is Izai's real face.
Yeah.
It's very good, right, guys? See? It's not like she's changing her whole self. If it's something not makeup, then I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything different.
I got fat.
Did Izai get fat? Oh my god, Izai, lay off the donuts, dude.
It's not the donuts. It's the milk tea.
Oh yeah, lay off the milk tea, Izai. Ay, nako. Toby said, keep inspiring and hopefully bump into you up there. Stay safe. Looking forward to see your next one. Oh, he said up earlier too. Maybe, is Toby the one from Australia? That would be why he'd be saying up there. Because we're above him.
Because they're down there?
Yeah. Down under, mate. Down under, mate.
I guess.
I don't know. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, man. I'm glad to inspire you in some way. That's pretty cool.
Raven, wow. Super chat, Mogman. Hi, Mogman.
Mogman, thank you so much. Where's Cody's mankini? He said he would wear. I had to write that in the Discord, and I told Izai, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. I know mankini is like a man bikini, but I don't remember ever any talk of any mankini. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Please give me some context. I'm lost.
Okay. Ray,
But thank you
again.
for the super chat. Ray?
I like the variety things to do in Malapasco, and I love adventure, just like your adventure in Anda. By the way, my favorite vlog.
From Anda, really? Wow. I can't believe that.
Is that the where the falls is?
Falls. Oh, that's in Lehigh.
Oh,
But we do go from Anda to there.
yeah.
Anda's like starts with Q, that beach, Kinale, and
Where there are a
cave
lot of
pools.
starfish.
Yeah, so many starfish
Like
and the
a
cave pools as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I want to go back to Anda really badly because I was so sick there. I think we've talked about this before. I spent maybe 2 days. Yeah, it was 2 days only that I wasn't completely sick.
Yeah, the rest of the days.
Our first day when we arrived, and the second day we went up to Kandihai and did the waterfall. Every other day. We had like 5 days, so like 3 days in Anda. I was just gone. And there was so much we wanted to do. It's really too bad. So actually every single time I've been to Bohol, every time I've been to Alona, I left that beach sick. Every single time. It's only 2 times, but still. I don't know. I have to go back again and see if it... Actually, I don't know if I'll stay on Alona again. I'd love to see somewhere new. We'll see. Okay.
Jen CC. Hi guys, what other income did you guys have to sustain your monthly expenses?
Great question. So I obviously make money from YouTube, but that is super inconsistent. Up and down,
Super
up
low
and
right
down.
now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit low now. So thankfully we have other things. To be honest, it seems like people, and maybe this is a good thing, but it seemed like people weren't as interested in popular spots like Moab Wall and Malapascua. Those videos have basically bombed completely. Pretty much all of them have
Yeah, it
done
was like a wrong move for us because so what happened was we were like, okay, maybe we should like hit the popular spots and see if it gets like views again, and because they normally get views. But then I think a few days after we did everything like the Moalboal and Malapascua, I saw this article saying that a lot of like Cebuanos are actually now into unexplored spots just because they've seen those popular spots already, and because of COVID they cannot go anywhere else, and so it's more of like they're supporting local tourism. So if where they are, which municipality, they try to like go to the spots that we have there, so it's
Hmm.
like a local tourist, they sustain the local
So
tourism
basically,
basically.
our normal videos are what people are looking for
Yes.
now. Like we were getting like I would say 4 to 7 thousand views every video.
Mm.
Then we went to Mual Mual, and now our newest video has been out for like 2 days. It still hasn't hit 1,000 views. It's like, all right, guys.
So yeah, that's YouTube.
Anyway, not trying to complain. I'm just saying that's the reality of what's happening. YouTube's very up and down.
Mm.
Other sources of income. I teach English on Cambly, though our internet actually went out for 2 weeks, and during that time I like lost a lot of my students because they didn't know what was happening. It was hard to communicate with them what was happening, and so now I don't get as many calls on Cambly either, but that is another source of income. And then your job.
Yeah, and my job. So that's it.
Yeah, so 3 sources of income in all,
Yeah.
but both of mine are super inconsistent. Izai's is the only one that's consistently, there's a minimum that at least you're gonna make.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
It's nice to like, just something to fall on,
To fall back on.
fall back on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we know we're not gonna be completely screwed if like
Yes.
say the YouTube just died. Like we're not gonna be completely screwed. So okay. Mr. Crocowine.
Mr. Krakowian?
Krakowin said hey.
Krakowian.
What's up? What's up, Mr. K?
We're just trying to be like, know how to speak German. Was it German?
I have no idea what that. Jewel Chloe Vale said hi from Cebu City. I love your channel. My boyfriend is waiting to come see me once the restrictions are lifted for foreigners. He is in Arizona. Arizona, beautiful state. Have you been?
Baby, yeah.
Yeah, Izai's been to Arizona. I've never been.
You should.
I've only seen Izai's pictures. Man, it looks beautiful.
It is really beautiful.
Gamer Wit said, Maayong buntag wonders. Maayong buntag to you too, Gamer Wits. Travel Joe. You changed your name.
Yeah. What was your name before?
I can't remember.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
think it was just his name, maybe.
maybe.
Sup, Cody and Izai. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Viajando sem límites.
Viajando.
It's
Some
do.
límites.
Viajando.
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 Have you been to Sumilan Island?
No.
If you can afford it, I highly recommend you stay in the big tent. The white pebble beach in the front looks Greece, but with incredible corals. It's just so
Expensive.
expensive. It's
I was
like,
really thinking of going there, and then Izai saw, I think, who was it that shared it?
I think
Subo
Subo
PH
PH.
was sharing the prices, and she read it to me, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
I did not go. There's no way. Like, what the heck? It costs so much to go
know.
there.
It's like the boat and then going there and
The
then
entrance
going
fee,
back
wasn't it
and
like 15 per person?
I
Or
forgot.
1,000 per person? Or 15 per person? It was too much for an entrance fee on an island.
Yeah, it's like each of us will need to spend like 5K, I think.
Like, I could probably spend less money to get all the way back over to Limasawa.
But yeah, I mean it's really nice. It's really good, but I think it's for now it's for rich people and we're not rich yet.
I don't think it's for rich people. It's for people who aren't totally poor.
Like us.
It's not like it's that expensive, like to be rich.
But
It's,
yeah, anyway.
Speaking of sandbars, though, Kalangaman, that's one thing that we were planning to do in Malapascua, but we weren't sure. And the worst, like what I assumed was probably the case, happened to be the case, which because it's in Leyte, you cannot go there from Malapascua anymore because of COVID. So we'd be technically crossing provinces, and I guess maybe they'd let you if like when you walk on to Kalangaman, they give you a test. They say just sit on the boat for a while till this comes back. Maybe they'd let you. I don't know, but yeah, we could. That was actually our plan for Sunday.
Yeah.
Because when we left on Sunday, we left really early. We had plenty of time. We could have done something else. So it would have been Kalangaman. Couldn't do it. Sucks. Okay, where are we?
Mac G Travel. Hello, Idol. We wonder. Cody and Izai. More travel vlogs off Cebu.
Look at that. Spelled Izai right. There's your example, guys. Mac B Travels. That's how you spell it. Izai. Izai.
Ross. Hope you would feature affordable breakfast places in Busai area.
Where should we go? Let me know. I'm always looking for new breakfast spots. Let me know. I don't know where to go.
I guess he's what he's saying is that we should
Find them.
find them ourselves.
Matana Cafe. Ray said, it's dinner time up here. Nice seeing you two. Keep up the good work.
You skipped Nitban.
And Nitban said, appreciate your stand on COVID. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Because normally when we talk about COVID, we'll just get a lot of comments saying, well, you know what they say. I don't need to say it. I'm sure we've all seen it by now.
Okay, Ray.
Later, Ray. Thanks for, I'm sure you're gone now. We're way behind. But thanks for stopping by if you hear this.
Hope you had a good dinner.
Yeah, hope it's a good dinner. Wonder what it was. Peter said,
You two
two
set a great example on COVID safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
We try as best we can. To be honest, it's not that hard. Seems like for some people it's harder than for others. It's not that hard for us, at least. Marinko Wulik said, can you do a blog on Mambucal? Like in Negros?
I think so.
Mambucal Mountain Resort? Is that what you're talking about?
Are you asking to like vlog it again or just
If you're talking about the one in Negros, I would love to go back. That is, if you're talking about the one in Negros, I don't know if you are, let me know, but yeah, I'm gonna be going back there. It's like for sure. No doubt about it. Hey Logan, gotta go. I'll rewatch later if it's still up. I might make this unlisted and just guys. I don't know if I want to keep these like on the channel anymore. I might make them unlisted and just share them in the Discord. So check the link in the description.
Yeah, or if you're not in the Discord.
Yeah, check the link in the description to join our Discord so that you can always see these. Even if you miss it, the unlisted version will be put there. Because I don't know. I want to do more of these. I was telling Izai last night. This is kind of what brought this up. All right, let's just be transparent. I felt like we're losing touch with our community a little bit. Because we used to do live streams so much.
Yeah, like every week. We have a schedule.
It was because we were locked down. So it was really easy for us to do it every week. We're a little bit busier now, but I really felt like we were losing touch, with the community. But I also don't want to fill the channel up with just a bunch of live streams. Because then when new viewers come in, they might click on the live stream first and then be like, what is this? Is this what this channel is? And then leave. I'd rather just keep the real videos on there and then unlist the live stream. So join the Discord. Check out the link in the description.
Yes, let's have more people in the Discord.
Maybe we'll leave these live like every now and then. But
maybe you leave this live 24 hours and delete
24 hours live. That's kind of what I was thinking. 24 hours of leaving it live and then put it to unlisted.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Ray Anthony Blanco, you should go and react to Filipino malls
and go get coffee and title it "We Never Expected This in the Philippines."
Man, that would get us a lot of views. That is like people's favorite. Hold on. Oh my gosh, hold on. Just updated.
Oh, there.
Okay, Peter Kane.
Don't feel awkward about how much little you feel you've been able to travel. Your content is excellent and Cebu is a prime destination for tourists.
Thank you so much, Peter. I really appreciate it. I think I can be happy with my videos, even if they don't get a lot of views. Even if like I feel like I could be doing more, whatever, as long as like I put up something out that I'm proud of. And I really do think our vlogs have hit a point where it's like they're good.
And it's also like the spots that we care about.
Yeah,
Like it's not just like, oh, this is so nice, this is so beautiful, and then in reality, it's like,
it's not that great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've been like a viewer of the channel for a long time now, you know that we are very transparent, and if we feel that this spot is like we say it because
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that's the point of our vlog. We guide people to choose the spots that are like worth visiting, like worth their time.
So, hot take time. What do you think a spot is that everyone says they love that isn't that great? What's a spot that's overrated? Hit me with it.
No, I can't.
It's tough,
I would
right?
yeah. I before I would say Kawasan.
I know.
But
After going back,
after we went there with no people, it's like now I can see why a lot of people like Kawasan.
I think it's overrated normally just because of how many effing people are there kind of ruins the experience. But if you can get it almost to yourself, yeah, I get it.
Yes.
I understand now why it is so popular because it is kind of awesome.
Even like Moalboal, we thought that it's like, oh my gosh, Moalboal is like overrated. But then we went there and like really experienced it a different way. It's like I get it now because I guess because of COVID, we were able to see these places or these spots in a different with a different
light,
eye.
in a different light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were able to see them how they used to be before they blew up, kind of. And it really makes you realize like, man, this is why this place got so famous. This is awesome.
And what I really appreciate about Moalboal is just really they got it right when it comes to accommodating foreigners or
They
like tourists.
really did. Wall, I mean, I get it. Like for foreign tourists, that place has done it. They're doing exactly what like foreign tourists specifically would want.
Yes.
They really did it right. But what about Boracay? I don't think it's overrated. I like it. I like it, man.
I like it. Especially if you're like because we travel I think because we travel a lot to like unexplored spots that sometimes it's like, oh gosh, I wish there's like a restaurant nearby that we can just like go and eat. Things like that. That's something that Boracay has. Like you can like chill by the beach and at the same time if you want something to eat, it's just there.
But we'll see for ourselves when we revisit Boracay.
I know.
Probably sometime within the next year.
Hopefully.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I thought of two spots that are overrated.
I think I want to add it's because I stayed in Boracay for like I think 2 weeks or like a month, so it was like for me I got a really good experience with Boracay of how
Money bags over there.
No,
Jesus.
how it really is. So at that time I would say like yeah it was like overrated, but when you have a fresh eye, you'll see why it is really popular.
Hagdanan Cave.
Hinagdanan Cave.
Hinagdanan Cave.
That's the one that's like, and also
the bridge.
The bridge.
The two
In
hanging
Bohol.
bridges in Bohol. Bohol, you got some overrated spots, buddy. I'm sorry. That cave, I know we have some defenders of it here on the channel. That cave is one of the most overrated things I've ever seen in my life.
I guess that's also the reason why when we went to Camotes, we didn't go to caves just because I've been to those caves and I know that it's like.
But they look so good.
They
on
look
the
so good,
pictures.
yes, but
I want to try.
But it's like when you enter, it's like okay, that's it, that's the cave. I guess it's because we've been to a lot of like bigger caves, like you really have to like.
Yeah, the
go
problem was we did
spelunking.
Kambaro? Is that what it's
Kambaro,
called?
yeah.
The one in Sikihor.
Yeah.
We did that cave before. No, did we?
Yeah, we did. Was
No,
it?
we didn't.
Kambaro?
That was later. That was after. We did Sikihor after Bohol. I don't know why. We just thought the one in Bohol was like, there's nothing to it. They kind of ruined it by building a bunch of crap
Yeah, I
inside the
know.
cave.
And I guess it's because there's a lot of people, and you
And there's a
know
lot of
us.
effing people.
It's like it. We're just like really. Sometimes we're just really fuzzy when it comes to.
Yeah. So that's my overrated spots. Bohol. Bohol is overrated. You heard? I'm just kidding. Not Bohol. Sorry. Not all of Bohol. How did we get onto that? Okay. Cody. So disappointed Cody's not in the Mankini. Next time, Mogman. Nitban spent 6 months in the Philippines in 2019. Traveled around Manila, Baguio,
Baguio,
Subic,
Subic,
Pangasinan,
Pangasinan.
Cebu, Bohol, Boracay, Puerto Princesa, El Nido, Coron. I too wonder. Wow.
Yes, keep wondering.
Nitban 6 months over 4 trips from the U.S. That's awesome, dude. Sounds like a good time. Justin said, "Hi, Wonders." I think you sent that a long time ago, Justin. I'm sorry. You're probably not here anymore. But hi, Justin. Ameripino channel. Cody, I totally understand you and Izai stand on isolating during this pandemic. See, the comments are still back when we were talking about that. We're like a half an hour behind.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
Isolating during the pandemic, it's all good. When the time is right, we can plan something. Thank you
Yes,
for understanding,
absolutely.
Ameripino. Also said, we're actually retiring there in 2 years. Nice and early while I'm still younger.
Younger.
LOL.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'm really hoping
Hopefully,
to be able to
sana all.
retire soon.
Sana all can retire young.
Yeah, I'm hoping to retire within a year or so. Not from YouTube. YouTube is my retirement. Justin said, I haven't been back to the Philippines since I saw family in
That's
2007.
That's a long time.
Justin, it's time to come back. Boy, the Philippines is calling you.
I
Come
know.
back, Justin.
Come
Come back,
back.
Justin.
Come back.
Back to Leyte for diving, said Mogman.
Woot, woot.
I would love, yes. Next time we're in Leyte, I would love to already be able to dive. Because Leyte, if you don't know, it's got to be one of the best diving spots in all of the Philippines. And I would love to see it for myself.
Peter Kane.
Peter Kane.
I
yeah.
lived in Mandawi City for 4 years as a child. I returned for 3 weeks in 2018 and travel PH as much like a local as possible.
So were you living in not Philippines? So you came back to Philippines, or you're from in another city now, and then you just came to Mandawi? Clear that up for me. Because if you're like, maybe they're in the United States or something now.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's cool though.
Malibu Chevy. I've been to Bohol, Siargao, Bacolod, Dapitan, Cebu, Puerto Princesa, and El Nido, but I enjoy Cebu best.
Really? That's awesome. Cebu, the thing about Cebu, there is a lot to see and do on this island. There really is. I mean, we've proven that you can spend a long time here.
I've been here for like.
My only problem with Cebu is the traffic and the amount of people. There's
I think I
lot
saw a
of
comment
people
there
and-
that opened about like motorcycle driving or something. So maybe we can discuss that.
Oh, you think we're gonna get to something similar?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll just move on then. Michael Rose said, I watched some. I can't really read very well today for some reason. I keep stuttering every time I'm reading. I watched some other Cebu vloggers, and you were a recommended channel. Whoa. Oh, like on the sidebar, maybe. I thought you meant another vlogger recommended us. I was like, who? Let me know. That's cool. I probably like.
No, I think what he said is like, like when you watch something and then it's like a recommended by YouTube.
I mean, YouTube recommends channels in a lot of different places. It can be the next one. It can be on the sidebar. It can
but
be in the homepage.
I thought you were like saying that vlogger of.
That's what I thought they were saying at first, but that would have been cool.
That's why I was like correcting you.
Yeah. I probably liked an Izai thumbnail and liked that you two are both young, not the usual.
Yeah, baby face.
We're not that young. I mean, I guess I know what you mean. We're young compared to some vloggers here. No hate on the older vloggers. They're doing their thing. But for sure, there's definitely more older vloggers than younger vloggers, especially now. since so many of the younger vloggers fled. Is Dustin Backpack still here, guys?
Yeah, I think.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I didn't expect him to leave. I would be surprised if he
Yeah.
had left. I just haven't checked on him in a little while. That's cool. Yeah, Dustin's still here too. He's young. Okay. Mogman, Leyte is one.
The
Big Circle
Peter
Highway.
Kane. You skipped it again.
Man, dude. Peter, I'm sorry, dude. Leyte appears to be a good island to explore on a motorbike. It is. Is the infrastructure there solid enough to travel somewhat
Predictably.
predictably? Yeah. I
it
made
is.
a travel vlog or a travel guide for Southern Leyte. The thing is, the infrastructure isn't set up for your normal tourist, but if you're a little more adventurous, absolutely. And you already said you like to kind of travel like a local. Absolutely, man. There are some really nice resorts and things there too if you want to stay somewhere nicer. Or, of course, there's like budget places too. It's just the thing about Leyte is it's a bit, you're not going to find like the tourist towns. There's just going to be normal towns with like maybe there's a resort there.
It's more of like you emerging with local
Yeah,
culture.
you're way more with the locals.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a single tourist town in Southern Leyte at least. Is there? Maybe Padre Burgos is the closest, but it's not really. It's
Yeah,
not a
it's
tourist town, but it's like one of the more popular for tourists.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of resorts in that area, but totally, you can totally do it.
Another thing is that a lot of like, because Leyte is big, so it's more of like spread out. So
Yeah.
it's not like Cebu, like, okay, 15 minutes you can get to a different spot. With Southern Leyte, it's a little bit different because it's spread out. So it will take you more time, like travel time, to get to a different location. But that being said, the roads are like really nice,
They are.
paved, and like wide.
Of course, going into the mountains, you're always gonna find trouble, but the main roads,
Yeah, the main road.
like driving in Leyte is, I'm not gonna say there's no problems. Dogs and chickens,
Yeah,
you gotta
you
watch
have to
out for
look out for
everywhere in the
that.
Philippines. But as far as like cars, other motorbikes, whatever, there's plenty of room. There's not enough, like a lot of traffic at all, really. It's a fantastic place to like travel around like that. And like Mogman said, it's like a big circle. So you can start like in Sogod, just go around, you come all the way back eventually, meet back in Sogod. Like it's really easy to just, if you're just doing a trip where you get a lot of different hotels along the way,
Yeah, and then come back.
it probably work really well.
But
It's a
I
trip we
think
should
that's
do.
the
We should do
that's
that
the
trip.
that's the comment that I mentioned, that it might open up the
Oh,
traffic thing.
oh yeah. Like traveling somewhere like Southern Leyte, it's a lot better than here in Cebu. Because of traffic. Like the highways, the infrastructure on the highways seem better. The roads are wider. Then there's less people in general. So
The thing with Cebu is that they have narrow roads,
so narrow.
but there are a lot of vehicles.
So many people in Cebu. The roads are not okay for the amount of people that are in Cebu.
Yeah.
It is like,
And then I guess since our accident, it just made us very anxious when driving around Cebu City, especially.
and we've noticed it seems like people have gotten dumber at driving recently. It just seems like there's more and more people that are just like complete idiots here in Cebu driving. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's undebatable.
Yeah,
Like,
there's-
there are people
yeah.
on the road here that it's like, yeah, you had a fixer give you a license for sure. You have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're going to kill somebody. Like, it's insane.
And remember the other day, there was like, I'm not sure if he's drunk or something, but he just
So-
keeps on honking.
Dude, there was this guy. Yeah, we turned, and this motorbike was behind us. There was one behind us, and then the other one behind him.
Yeah.
So it was two back. He just kept honking, and he was like swerving in the road, like to the other lane, like back and forth. He's like, and he had like the most annoying horn. But we were on a small road, like a
Yeah.
back road. It wasn't
And
a
it's
highway.
not traffic at all.
There was no one to honk at. Nobody. And he's just like, and like
it's
swerving
so-
everywhere.
And it's like, it's so distracting.
It was really hard to drive, and like, I don't know, man. I'm really getting tired of driving on this island, honestly. Like, I'm just trying to be transparent with you guys. Pretty sick of driving in this
Yeah,
island
we love
specifically.
Cebu so much because of the spots, and there are still a lot, there are still a few spots that we really want to visit and explore. But at the same time, because of like Cebu traffic, it's just
And
like,
it's gotten worse.
yeah, it's
I think
just,
because COVID restrictions are loosening, like, it's gotten worse than
yeah,
it was
it's just
before.
making us really, really afraid of driving through Cebu roads.
Like, sorry, Cebu, but, like, I look forward to the day that, like, I have another island I can drive on that's not as insane as this island's traffic is. It's just too much, man. Like, I envy Finn a bit because when Finn went to Negros, he's like talking so much about, oh my God, there's nobody parked on the side of the road. The roads are wide, they're clear, and I'm like,
Yes.
man, the dream.
There are no like buses gonna like take over and like just hit you because for some reason it seems like they don't see you.
Yeah,
It happened to us all the time. Like we've nearly been like hit by like a bus, like a big bus,
we've
just
really been hit
because.
by every sort of vehicle.
But yeah, like I'm so.
Dude, tell them about the other day, that white motorbike. This is a little off topic, but
Oh, that one. Yeah, so what happened was we are like driving going home, and then there was this like motorbike, a white motorbike, and then he was like so close to us, it's like he's gonna like hit
he
us.
snuck up on us. Like, I don't know how he did it. I couldn't see him.
Yeah, it's
He
like
was like
we
on
are
our right.
already, we are on the right lane, and we are at the like outside
Yeah, we're
lane.
already far to the right, like
Yeah.
almost as far as you can get. And
Yes.
he snuck up further to the right than
Yeah, and
that.
he was still on our right side. So I was like, what is he doing? At first, I thought that he's gonna like snatch my phone because I was like holding my phone. So I like scooted back to my left side.
Like, he was
Where,
really close,
yeah,
guys. I really want to stress how close, like,
yeah,
ridiculously
it was really
close.
close. So that's my first instinct. So I like scooted back to, I mean, like scooted over to my left side. And then after that, I looked at him because I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you being stupid like this? This is like so not safe. And then he looked at me and then winked at me maliciously, like it's so perverted. Like you know that like eyes that are so perverted. I don't know. It's like, and I got super scared and I like squished like Cody's tummy because I was like super scared.
And
I
she like
cannot.
started grabbing like on my stomach. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, and I was like, I was so speechless because I was so scared. I cannot like speak right away, and then he sped off.
Yeah, like at the exact same time, I noticed him. I think it had to have been about the same time Izai looked at him, because I turned and went. I got out of the way to the left. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm getting away from this motorbike before something happens. Like, we just hit him or something. I didn't know anything was wrong. I didn't know he was being weird. I just thought like he's about to hit us.
Hmm.
So I just went to the right really quick, or to the left. And when I went to the left, that's when Izai started like grabbing my stomach, and I'm like, what happened? What's wrong?
Yeah.
I thought she was mad because I swerved really hard. So I'm like, I'm trying to get out of the way of this guy. Like, why are you mad? And then she told me what happened. Yeah, so I don't know. I think there's a lot of like people driving drunk here, or just
I don't know.
there's road rage happening as well. Yeah, okay, we can get off the topic of the Cebu
Alright.
roads. Uh-huh.
We're done. We're done.
Okay. Mogman wanted to see me turn red when he mentioned the mankini. Did I turn red?
The lobs. Oh, I thought he meant like you being like sunburned and
Oh, no,
turned
no.
like a lobster.
He's talking about the mankini. Did I turn red, Mogman? Did your dream come true?
Jinriel Luengas. Hello, watching from Mandaue City, Cebu.
Hey, almost our
How's your
neighbor.
vaccination there? Can we get vaccinated in Mandaue?
Izai thinks that we can go to Mandaue and get vaccinated, even though we live in Liloan. Well, let me know, I guess.
Netban, I like your videos because you cover different areas in great details and for the quality edit.
Thank you
Good
so much.
job.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, that's one of the things I really want to do, which I really do think it's why like Malapascua and Moab didn't take off for us. It's because we do go to places that just don't get vlogs of this quality. Not trying to sound cocky, but like we do put in a lot of time and effort to make it very clear how to get there, how to do it, what to expect. And I know that there's not other vlogs like that because I do my own research before we go. So I'm looking up vlogs and I'm like, man, these are hard to follow. No offense to people out there trying. Like, if you want to be a vlogger, of course, keep doing it, keep hitting it. You get better and better over time.
Yes.
But with
Takes
some of
practice.
these, yeah, but with some of these smaller spots, yeah, you're right. They don't have vlogs like what we're making for them.
Yeah.
So, but Moabwa, Malapascua, they do.
Yes.
So what are we really adding? We're not really adding anything other than that it's just us there, I guess. Does that really add something? I don't know.
Mogman, when going back to Leyte, you gonna do a super cat to Ormoc or a slow float to Maasin?
Probably neither. We'll probably go to
Hilongos.
yeah, Hilongos.
Yeah.
That's how we went before. So just head straight to Hilongos and then drive to Bontok, probably.
Yeah, it takes so much faster.
Yeah.
Hello from Tokyo, Angel.
Hello. Thanks for watching from Tokyo. What is it? Ohio. Ohio
Ohio
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Knitband said, "What percentage of your viewers are Filipino?" Great question. Let me find out. He's like, you can read the next one while I'm looking this up.
Okay, while he's looking this up, DIY scrap idea. Hey guys, hello. Mogman, you're a wholesome channel. It's good. You all don't clickbait or sell other channels do. You're gonna grow through.
You're gonna grow though?
Though. Others will realize you do new content, not same old, same old.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
That's what we're hoping.
Yes.
Okay.
Michael Rose, everyone probably is losing some foreign viewers as the viewers go back outside.
I think so. I don't know. I think yes and no because I think we do get comments from a lot of foreigners who are like watching because they're wanting to come back. So they're like, man, I'm living my Philippine dream through your channel right now. We get that sort of comment all the time. So I don't know. Okay, here we go. Audience. Hold on. I'm almost there, guys. It's running slow because of
What? Your computer?
Okay, so for the last 28 days, 56% of our viewership came from Philippines.
That's the top one.
Yeah, and then United States is only 17%. So our viewership is mostly Philippines, which is a change. It used to be much closer. United States was close to Philippines. I mean, the original demographic for this channel was meant to be for foreigners coming to the country. But it completely makes sense why this shift has happened. Not just because of COVID, but because we're doing, like you said, Filipinos are more interested suddenly in their local spots that they've never been to than ever before.
Yeah.
We're showing that off. We're one of the, I mean, let's be real, we're one of the main channels, if not the main channel, in Cebu showing these hidden spots in a sort of way that we do it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that this shift has happened. That is a little scary because that means we do want to vlog other countries sometime. We're always going to be coming back to Philippines. I've said before, I think we're always going to have a place here. And we're always going to return and find another island to vlog, do something else. But when we do want to like go to Japan or something else, it is a little worrisome of like, are these viewers going to follow us? Probably
I would
not.
imagine that the way we would do our vlogs in like other countries is that like for Filipino viewers, it's like, hey guys, this is like how Japan is. Like if you want to go here, this is how it is. Like this is how you're gonna travel.
Maybe. I just always liked the idea of like wherever I'm at, I make it kind of based around that. Like here I say Ma'ayong buntag. If we were in Japan, I would love to say Ohio gozaimasu every beginning of every video. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. We
I
cannot
don't want
like
to just
overthink
cater
about
to.
it now.
Yeah, we can't overthink it now. I see other channels who leave the Philippines, but then they still majorly cater to Philippines audience because they know that's where their views are coming from. And I want to still like give things for that audience, but at the same time I want to like have it open to where anyone can watch it. I don't want somebody from another country to come in and be like, what are these references he's making? Like, what is he talking about? Like, they don't
Mm.
know our
I
Philippine
guess that's
background.
when the community comes in. That's why I am really proud of this community, like our you guys, our subscribers, because you guys know us better. Like we are not like other vloggers or like other channels like that grow like so big overnight, and that your it's like your audience are not doesn't really know who you are, you know.
Mm.
So it's like with our
I can think of
subscribers.
so many examples of that when you said that.
I know it's like so with our subscribers, they know who we are, and that we know that they know that we are not just like, oh my gosh, Philippines is so beautiful, blah 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 blah, and all those sort of like crap.
They know we're not fakers.
Yeah, we're not fakers, and that when we go to other countries, they know our purpose. I
I do
think
find it interesting. Yeah, there's vloggers who they act like you see them here and it's like they really love Philippines. Oh my God, they're saying that
yeah.
Philippines is like the best thing they've ever seen, ever done. Then immediately the next country they go to, it's like they completely forgot the Philippines exists. Suddenly, this is the most beautiful place they've ever been,
Yeah, so
and they
it's
were just
yeah.
here on like a 2 week trip anyway. It's
So
like,
it's like they grew overnight, and then the people who subscribed is because they are in the Philippines and they like Philippines, and then the next thing they know, they are in another country. That's the reason why a lot of them like gets less views because of that.
but I wonder what will happen. I really do. Though our viewership has changed. Like I was gonna say when I went home last time, we still actually got pretty much the same amount of views.
Hmm.
I was vlogging in United States, you were vlogging in Indonesia,
Yeah,
and we
but
were
you
still
didn't even
getting.
like put out those videos.
I put a lot of them,
Not a lot of it. It's not like
but
complete.
we were still getting close to our same amount of views. But yeah, the viewership has clearly changed. Philippines now dominates our demographic.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you leave off? Because you were reading it. Oh,
Travel Eats. Hey, what's up, everyone?
what's up,
And
Travel
then
Eats?
yes, and Mogman. Someone super chat them 100 to fund the next one.
Yeah. Somebody, let's go.
That's fine.
Flower Caps. I
Yeah.
wish you two all the best. Success in your channel. You're humble couple. I love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. I hope we're humble. I never want to lose our like, what's the word? Humbleness. I want to try to always stay down to earth. Like even if we grow
Yeah.
really big, hopefully we can still retain like that feel.
That it won't get into our heads. That's
Hopefully.
why it's really helpful for us that we're growing slowly and not like
Yeah.
boom.
I really do think it can be. You guys think about channels that you've seen that blow up suddenly? I really do sometimes think it can be so detrimental to them because they come from starting at basically nothing and they don't know what world is, and then boom, they're suddenly huge. And it's like they don't know how to. It's hard to cope with that. Suddenly, there's so many eyes on you. You feel like you can't disappoint these people. You're not sure, like, are you doing it for you or are you doing it for them? So sometimes I'm sad that we grow as slow as we do, and other times I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah.
So
I think for me, most of the times I am grateful, especially of I it really made me remember the later times, like all those
yeah,
like very stressful times. And I would always, if we become big in the future, I would still go back to that one, and then hopefully we'll be able to inspire other like small vloggers and be like, hey, it's fine that you're growing slow, just
yeah.
keep it up, just
And one thing we would love to do is, as we get bigger, I really do want to promote smaller vloggers that we actually like.
yeah.
This is something that I did when I was, a lot of you guys aren't going to know this sort of references, but when I was still doing convention reviews, I had become one of the bigger convention vloggers in my area. And I made 2 different videos of convention vloggers you should be watching. Just literally giving airtime and shout outs to all these other people that I really like. That's something I still want to do. I had a list of smaller vloggers here in the Philippines that I was working on making, and I kind of scrapped it because a lot of them were like leaving, like are
A
not
lot.
vlogging anymore because
I
of
think
COVID.
I know a
And
few, I really know the few of them who were like they were like smaller than us, then they became like
oh, there's
bigger
a
than
couple
us.
too that like they blew up out of nowhere. It's like
Yeah. And then there's like when we were like trying to do a collab, it was like, I don't want to collab.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple where it's like the collab was planned and then they blew up and then suddenly communication's not so good suddenly. Like what's happening? Yeah, that stuff happens. I don't like people like that. And I'm glad we didn't end up collabing with those sorts of people because I don't give an F how big you are. Like I've said a million times, I'll collab with someone who has 100 subscribers if I like their videos, if I genuinely like their videos. I know that's stupid for me, whatever. It's not getting us more viewers, but I don't just
It's
do
not
everything
about
for
the
us.
view. It's about the connection that you build with other content creator.
And also, we've just been there. We were majorly there in Leyte. We know what it's like to be a small, struggling channel.
Yeah.
And I felt at that time, anybody who would have like thrown us a bone, I would have been so freaking grateful. Even if
Yeah.
it didn't really change our situation, but still, just to see somebody out there who's like, you know what, I like what these guys are doing.
Mm.
I'm putting like my vote in for them that they're good. Like I'm supporting them. It would have really lifted the mood in that time.
But at the same time, I'm thankful that it didn't happen because we
It gave us time to.
yeah, and it taught us in a hard way.
Yeah.
But yeah, but at the same time, it's like this is how it should be. It's like, yeah, you cannot like just jump on the camel's back and be like, hey, I'm also famous. I don't know.
Famous, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I guess as we get bigger and COVID lifts more, you'll probably see more of that. I would expect that. Honestly, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you see us collabing whenever we do collabs more with smaller creators, which I know sounds ridiculous for our own growth, but that's just more the people I want to like talk about and give the airtime. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, where did we leave off?
Mogman.
It's always a disco in the Discord.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. That's good.
Nitban. Yeah, those vloggers, you can't believe this happens in the Philippines.
I remember when I was first seeing those before I realized that it's just like what they do. Like it's just how they get views. I remember being to Izai like, what did they not expect? What can they not believe? Like, oh, that there was a blue water in the Philippines? Like, I don't understand. I remember being confused at those titles. Like, why are they writing this?
Yeah.
Before I understood the game, the YouTube game.
I guess you would say to each their own.
To each their own.
To each their
Hey,
own.
they're making crazy money. They're living a good life, so I guess
Yeah.
they did it right.
Well, I remember that we got called out for like saying because we did the Mount Mago video and then we were like, you were like, oh my gosh, it's like I can't see this. Like, you were like shocked of the beauty of Mount Mago. Remember, like it was like New Zealand.
Oh yeah, I got all this bull crap, some bull crap in the comments of like, it doesn't look anything like Europe. You're just clickbaiting. And it's like, I actually really thought that it looked like I wasn't clickbaiting. I
Yeah.
actually multiple times
Because
while
they
we
were like
there.
saying that that's how Philippines is, like green grass, trees. But it was like for us, it was just a little bit different because most of the times when we climb a mountain, it actually the way is actually like more of like what's the term like
Closed in, small
yeah
path.
yes
It was so open
and then it was
beautiful.
like all trees and grass and things like that. But with Mount Mago, it's like really open and just like grass all around, and then you cannot like see trees. They
It
are
was
like
different to me. I don't care what anybody says. Multiple times I was like, Isa, I feel like I'm in like Scotland or like you hear me say it in the vlog.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe these other vloggers think the same way that we did. That maybe they are genuinely like surprised. So
Come on.
I don't know.
Come on. I went to Baraka. I was genuinely surprised to find a beach. Right. Okay. Peter said, unless there is a theme or specific Q&A for the live stream, it seems like an unlisted video is a good choice. Otherwise,
Lives
lives
are kind of. You had to be there.
I agree. That's why I was thinking about making them unlisted. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you gotta come and watch like when it happens. Sorry guys. Didn't like Baraka, too many people. Knitman. Yeah, I can see that. I think I skipped one here though. Scott said, you're real for answering me on Instagram with all my questions. Love your videos. Thank you. That might be Izai who did that. I don't know. I don't know
Sometimes
who.
it's me.
I have answered for sure, but sometimes it's Izai as well, even on my Instagram. So, okay. Boracay is very different after rehab. 10
Nitman
times
said I
better.
didn't like Boracay. Too many people.
I read that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Uh,
But yeah. Okay. They are answering to Nitman, I guess.
oh, maybe yeah. It's way better after rehab. We have to go back and see.
Hmm.
Okay, just a mom, 26. Hashtag debt free community. My husband and I loved your videos on Wall Wall. We looked forward to each one as they came out. We are moving from USA to Mactan in August and can't wait to visit Wall Wall because of your
Wow.
videos. That's awesome. That's really cool. Have you been to Mactan? Because the traffic there. Good luck getting to Wall Wall. I really do wish you luck. Stay safe.
We're not like trying to.
No hate. That's awesome. That's really cool that you're moving
I
to
guess we're
Moscow.
just giving you a heads up.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
warning you. Like the traffic is incredibly terrible in that area, especially. Uh, Peter, just my take on your channel. Early videos include the storyline of your evolving relationship. Then COVID and you're moving to Liloan added new dimension. Some of that story is quieter now. Mm. I agree. Like the story of us and like what we're doing. I think the reason the story, like the overarching
So it
story.
fell off. It fell off.
No. I think the reason the overarching story behind everything with us has taken a back seat compared to just individual stories at spots is because there's no story to tell right now. The story hasn't changed since we moved here. COVID's happening. We're stuck in Cebu. We're vlogging the hidden spots. Like, unfortunately, things aren't able to move forward because of the situation in the world.
That's why I guess it was like a little bit. It's challenging compared to when we were still traveling full time, where it's like we are in a different island. This is what's happening to our life right now.
You can see the story
Yeah,
progress.
but in here it's like
It's
yeah.
stagnant right now. And it's just because of COVID. Like, it's not like the story won't continue. I've actually been thinking a lot recently about our overarching story and how it will continue in the vlogs moving forward. And I've got some ideas, but that all revolves around things with COVID, vaccines, all of that stuff. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Mugman, ha! She's cracking up at you trying to pronounce Philippine cities' names. LMAO. AO.
I tried my best.
Raymond Ortiz. Good morning, Cody and Izai. So nice to be here.
Thank you.
Welcome. I
Yeah,
hope you're still
welcome.
here.
Peter said, your unique stories keep viewers engaged. Otherwise, you may simply be another travel blog competing with all the others. I totally agree. But like I just said, it's very hard to put our...
We will try our best.
Yeah, we'll try our
Yeah,
best.
moving forward.
And that's actually one of the reasons that I like raw vlogs more. They can show our story more, where the more edited vlogs, they really focus around the spot and all of that. But yeah, it's just a matter of, we'll see what happens.
Peter Kane. I'm from the US.
Okay, yeah, we asked a long time ago.
So how's living with the in-law Cody?
Oh, because Izai's mom moved in here, if you guys don't know. It's fine. It's great, actually. She does a lot here. Like, I didn't really, like, expect for her to do so much. I didn't really necessarily, like, I definitely didn't expect her to at all, because she was leaving her job, coming here. Like, it's a great time to rest. Like, I plan to still keep doing all the things that we normally did, but she gets bored here. So because of that, she's taking care of the cats. She's cooking for us, like most meals. So it's actually opened up a lot more time for us, and for
Yeah.
me especially, because I don't have to cook for me and Izai every day. So it's actually more time for me to edit and do things like that. So it's actually helped quite a bit, and yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Clarita Whitman. Good morning,
Oh
Cody.
no. Wait, it jumped.
There.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
Izai watching from Canada.
Thank you for watching from Canada. How's Canada? Nidban.
Nitban.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
can still collab with vloggers you like online. Maintaining protocols might be good for the channel.
Well, we did a collab with Judy
Judy,
from
if
Cebuano
you've
101.
seen that one.
Yeah. And I really didn't know how that would do. And it didn't do that well
Yeah.
at all. But it was still fun to do, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, especially to maybe foreigner audience that
Yeah.
would like to what's that? Learn Bisaya.
And when you look at our demographic, it makes sense why it didn't do so well.
Yeah.
Our demographic is mostly in the Philippines.
Yeah.
But I think we probably got a lot of those foreigners watched it. And hopefully it helped them out somehow. And Judy's channel can help. But yeah, that's stuff we could do more of. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to force a collab just because it's like, if we collab, we can get more viewers. I don't just want to force a collab like that. I want it to make sense. It made sense to me with Judy because I had already used her channel to study Bisaya. I could vouch for that it's good. And she also liked our videos, just naturally found our videos. I didn't like write Judy and was like, hey, what's up? I've watched your videos. You want to do this? It was just like natural. It worked out. So it
Yeah.
made sense to me.
Il Chong, stick to Southern Leyte. Cebuano is spoken unless you can handle Waray, that is.
Is it Cebuano in Southern Leyte?
No, it's not.
It's Bisaya.
Bisaya.
Yeah, Cebuano's like Uwan. In Southern Leyte, it's Ulan. Right? The L.
No, it's more of like the J.
Yeah, the J's a J. So instead of Ayo, Ajo. Ajo. Mogman. Padre Burgos to
Maasin.
Maasing. 45 minutes. Padre Burgos to Sogod, 1 hour or more depending on traffic. Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Nitban, long time no see. Okay, they're just talking.
It's weird. I like it when they talk to each other.
El Cap Cebu Islander. Hey, you haven't been to
Badian Island. Not yet in Badian
Oh.
Island.
It's expensive.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. Mogman. Ha 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 ha. Dream came true.
Did
Okay.
you that you went red?
Oh, okay.
Flower caps. The best and safe place to settle for foreigners is Dumaguete.
I don't want to move to Dumaguete. Guys, I'm too much of like a annoying person who like wants to not do the same thing everyone else does. I'm just that annoying like guy who's like, oh, everyone likes this, well then I don't like it. Unfortunately, that's what my personality is. So for
That's
that
why-
reason alone, I don't want to move to Dumaguete.
And that's why we wonder because we don't go to spots that everyone goes to most
Yeah.
of the time.
I'll just say there's some places we're looking at. I'm not gonna give anything away. Though if you're a member, you may get a little more detail on that. Let's just say things. Sometimes that's the thing, guys. Members, they're paying to get some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes we talk about this like secret things that might be being planned. All I'm saying is we have a few spots in mind, and Dumaguete isn't one. So
Anyway,
anyway.
we'll look. Hey Isa, you look super sexy.
Wow,
Thank you.
look at that.
And with the heart eyes.
Wow,
Mogman,
a
I
suitor.
bet I bet loads of Philippines are viewing your channel so they can see new places to domestic travel to.
Called it. You called it, Mogman. That's exactly. Okay, Nitban was talking to China. Nitban said, it's great that you have a solid Filipino base. You have a huge scope to grow with foreign viewership. Use it carefully. Do our best. Peter said, I would imagine your views will increase dramatically as more foreigners begin to plan their trips to Cebu. As MacArthur once said,
We shall return.
actually, I agree. Me and Isa were talking about these Moab Wall and Malapascua videos doing badly. There is a chance that they will gain views later from all the foreigners who want to go there. So there might be a light at the end of the tunnel. Also, I'm thinking about somebody suggested I do a Moab Wall versus Malapascua video, comparing and contrasting the two areas. And I'm really thinking about it. What do you guys think? I'm seriously considering doing that video. Even though those videos aren't getting many views now, but it could be something that could eventually. and I could see it being useful.
Raymond Ortiz. Cody, I really want to support your channel, but my bank is feeing me to death. Is there another way to send support? I don't care for the extra credits, just want to see your channel grow big.
Your bank is feeing you like fees for as far as like financial support. The only ways are here on YouTube, like so super chat or membership, or our Ko-fi, which I'm pretty sure is linked in the description. I mean, maybe it's a thing with your bank, but from what I know, Ko-fi does. YouTube takes some fees. YouTube can be a little annoying, but Ko-fi, they're all about like not taking any fees. Maybe there's something with your bank, I don't know. But as far as non-financial support, I mean, Raymond, you're a huge supporter. Just
I
being here,
know.
watching our
Yes,
videos,
that
commenting.
it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you have no idea. Like, support doesn't always have to be financial.
That's true.
I mean,
Just
that's
being here,
of
it's
course
like-
appreciated, but
Yeah.
yeah, even just being here is
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
yeah.
Okay, this one?
Eo Shaw. Hey, I joined the community the last time Cody was here and watched him in the States. I tend to support starting our small vloggers and don't join the big ones.
Oh no. So are you gonna leave us when we get big? What if we still act like we're small though? Pirate King Unholy
we're
said
small physically.
we're physically small, yeah. Pirate King Unholy respects that. Justin wants to know who's older.
Who do you think?
Actually, we're almost the exact same age.
Yeah.
We're like 2 months apart. I'm older, but it's only by like 2 months.
They
We're
will say I'm
pretty
older
much the
because
same.
I look older.
No, you don't. Air
Air
Gear ZX said, hello. Sorry I haven't been watching your videos. I plan on binging them when I have some free time.
No worries.
No worries. Do your thing.
Take your time.
Do your thing, girl.
Phil, I'm Senior Life. I started watching you when you visited PI.
PH. It's gotta be PH.
Okay. With your brother and friend.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's
Then
long
you
ago.
did very few vlogs back in the States, then came back with regular vlogs with Isai.
Well, it didn't exactly happen like that because we went to Korea and Australia and between there. But yeah. Thanks for watching back then, though. Thanks for watching all the way back then. I'm always surprised when I hear. But I mean, I had a lot of viewers back then for the size of the channel.
Mm,
I always think about like, man, if I would have just stayed here and kept going,
yeah.
probably could have been one of the bigger channels here right now.
Mm.
But then we probably wouldn't have met. Things wouldn't be the same. I'm happy with the way things went, so it's all good.
Nitban. Oh, okay. They're just talking to each other.
Okay. Is Izai a transgender? Yeah, she is. Peter said, to be clear, no criticism intended about raw vlogs versus doing just a travel vlog. It is what it is right now. It is what it is right now. All our stories have been
Kind of frozen for the past year. plus.
exact. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you understand. Yeah, the story's just it's on hold. It is what it is.
Phil M, I am glad you are able to do travel vlogs again, although limited in Cebu. I cannot wait for PH to open where you can go to different islands with no restriction.
Mm.
Pirate King, do you need a MOD?
Okay, Pirate King, I added you as a mod,
What's that?
a moderator for the live streams.
Oh.
Hey, if you're interested, sure, I'll take a mod. Maybe like transgender comments.
that's our
and things
last
like that.
comment.
Yeah. You need some trusted moderators as it becomes more popular. Reading that kind of comments on a live stream ruins the mood. For sure.
Which one?
Like the transgender one.
Oh.
Yeah, to be clear, Izai isn't transgender. But there's no hate against anyone who is. I don't want to like...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're totally accepting of LGBTQ plus community here on the We Wonder channel. But no, Izai's not. That was a joke. All right, guys. I guess that's all the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around with us. This was really fun.
Yes.
Definitely want to do another one of these
Any
again.
more like added, I don't know, questions,
Well,
whatever.
the camera is actually
I
dying.
know.
So this is kind of a perfect time to get out of here.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. And yeah, Pirate King Unholy, you're a mod. If anyone else is interested in being a moderator, let me know next time.
I can add more comments. Hi, it's fun chatting with you.
Peter, the camera's dying, unfortunately. So we're normally stuck right around 2 hours with our camera currently. If anybody can get their hands on a legit bought from Panasonic battery for a Panasonic GH5, I will give you our PO box, and if you want to send us that would be effing amazing because I have tried so. Ask
if we have to pay, it's fine.
Yeah, we have tried so hard to find one.
Yeah.
And it is so impossible here. Nobody has one. They're all like, "Oh, just buy it online." The problem is I bought one from Amazon. And when I put it in the camera, it doesn't work. Like it says that it's not a real battery because Panasonic has this DRM on their batteries. Bunch of bull crap, dude.
But
So it have to be
anyway,
legit.
anyway.
And then we can do longer live streams. That's all I'm
Anyway.
saying. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.
Keep wondering.
Bye, my dudes.